Canva. It's become the go-to design tool for literally millions of people. But with all these different options, free, pro, teams, which one is actually right for you? Well, in the next few minutes, we are going to break it all down, from its super powerful free plan all the way to its game-changing AI features. By the end, you'll know exactly where you fit in. So, let's get into it. Oh yeah, we've all been there, right? You've got this awesome idea for a social media post or a presentation, but making it look, professional, it just feels impossible. Well, that's the exact problem Canva was built to solve. At its heart, Canva is this all-in-one visual communication platform. It's built to give everyone, and I mean everyone, not just the pros, the power to create really stunning visuals, easily and super efficiently. So, where do we even begin? Let's start at the foundation, right? The completely free version of Canva. And trust me, it is way more powerful than you might think. Okay, for $0, I'm going to say that again, $0, you get access to a library that would have cost a fortune just a few years ago. We're talking over 1.6 million templates and almost 5 million photos, videos, and graphics. And on top of that, you get real-time collaboration and 5 gigs of cloud storage. Honestly, for personal projects or if you're just starting out, this is an incredible deal. But what happens when that side hustle starts to feel like a real business, or you find yourself needing to pump out professional-looking content all the time? Well, that's where you start looking at Canva Pro. It's the next level up. Because let's be real, if you're creating content every day, or you're running a small business, or trying to manage a brand, you're going to hit a wall pretty fast. You're going to need more options, more speed, and just more professional polish. And here is the first huge jump. With Canva Pro, your creative library just explodes. You go from around 5 million free assets to over 141 million. That's almost 30 times more photos, videos, and graphics right at your fingertips. Suddenly, you're not scrambling to find the perfect image anymore. And your storage? Oh yeah, that gets a massive upgrade too. You leap from 5 gigabytes to 100 gigabytes. That's 20 times more space for all your high-res photos, your videos, and your designs. But it's not just about having more stuff. Pro brings in a bunch of tools that are genuine game changers. We're talking about features that are designed to save you a ton of time and keep everything looking professional. Things like brand kits, magic resize, and one-click background removal. Let's look at a couple of these. One of the biggest headaches for any business is keeping the branding consistent. Canva Pro just solves this with brand kits. You can upload your logos, plug in your exact brand colors, set your fonts, and then every single design you make stays perfectly on brand. No more guesswork. This feature right here, this alone is a total lifesaver. Instead of spending ages in another program carefully tracing around an object, Canva Pro's background remover just does it. One click, it's amazingly fast, it's accurate, and it'll save you hours of tedious work. And if you've ever had to take one design and then manually remake it for 5 different social media sizes, you are going to love this. It's called Magic Resize. You make your design once, click a button, and bam, Canva automatically reformats it for an Instagram story, a Facebook post, a presentation slide, whatever you need. It's a huge time saver. Okay, but what happens when you're not a solo act anymore? What if your team grows beyond just a few people? Well, Canva scales up for that too, with plans that are all about collaboration and control. For those bigger teams, you get these really important features like design approval workflows, better security, and a central place to manage all your brand assets. It's all about making sure that as your team gets bigger, the brand stays consistent and everything stays secure. All right, now for the part that honestly feels like it's from the future. Canva has gone all in on AI with something they call the Magic Studio. And this is where things get really, really cool. And this quote just nails it. It's not about just tacking on a few AI features. They are fundamentally changing the creative process itself, making it way more intuitive and, well, conversational. So the latest update is Canva AI 2.0, and the big idea here is to stop thinking of AI as just a tool and start thinking of it as a creative partner, one you can actually talk to, collaborate with, and give directions to. So the new workflow is basically a conversation. You just describe what you want, like create an Instagram carousel about saving time. The AI generates options for you, and from there you just talk to it. Hey, can you change that orange to a muted blue? And you watch it happen right there on the screen. It's wild. This Magic Studio is just packed with over 20 of these AI-powered tools. You've got an AI writing assistant, text-to-image, and even video generators, a magic eraser that can just zap unwanted things out of your photos, and so much more. It's a full-on creative suite, all powered by AI. Of course, with all this AI power, you might be wondering about safety and privacy. That's where Canva Shield comes in. It's basically their commitment to AI safety, giving you control over your data so you can create with confidence. So after all that, we're back to the big question. Which plan is actually right for you? Let's boil it all down to a really simple way to decide. Okay, it really comes down to this. Just take a look at these questions. Are you nodding your head and saying yes to 2 or more of them? If you are, then upgrading to Canva Pro is probably going to pay for itself just in the time you save and the quality you get. Ultimately, the beautiful thing about Canva is that it's designed to scale with you. You can start with that incredibly generous free plan, and then, as your projects or your business gets bigger, you can level up to Pro and beyond, unlocking more and more power at every step. With tools this powerful and this easy to use, the only real limit is your imagination. The question isn't really if you can create professional designs anymore. The real question is, what are you going to create next? Thanks for tuning in.